Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, kids of all ages, welcome back to the show with your host and mouse, Mr. M, and welcome back to Reaction Cam, where we react to everything hitting the nation that is sweeping the nation, and this one is kind of like a response or a review of a review. My good buddy, Kaylee, the Geek Queen, as you can see, did a review of some custom plushies that I made for her or that I've made in the past. Now, you all know that I've been making plushies for many years. Probably since I was like maybe 14, maybe even few or less. It's kind of hard to really go very far back. But I've been making plushies for a very long time. And I got a message from Kaylee saying that she's going to be doing, or she sent me a link of this one, of this video, that she did. Sorry, it's like almost 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm recording this because that's when it got released. And so I'm probably not as energized as I usually am. But I saw this and I thought, oh, let's react, shall we? But yeah, so I've made some custom plushies for Kaylee way back in the day, and we're gonna see what she added to this video. It could be stuff I made for others, or it could be stuff for who knows what. So we'll see what she has. We'll see what she does.
Hey everybody, good evening, happy Sunday, it is me, yeah, I just wanted to say, well, I have some good news and I have some bad news.
Okay.
Bad news is, you're not gonna get episode 8, 9, and 10 this week, you're gonna get it next week. But, good news, you will still get videos this week. This is gonna be kind of like a gap week where I do different types of videos. So this week is gonna be review week where I take some plushies and review them. So first, since it is Sunday and I just announced it, today will be the first of many plushie review videos. And I decided to dedicate this video to a longtime friend of mine known as Mr. M55, and I will try to leave his channel somewhere in the video so you can go subscribe to him, and also I'll put his little channel in the
My God, are we almost?
Anyway,
we're
guys,
almost to 3,000.
So
That's
we're
really
gonna
nuts.
start with
I haven't checked the number of the subscriber. You know.
Well, first we're gonna start with the first.
I haven't. Okay, little side note. I don't do this for the subscribers. This is my hobby. I've probably said it so many times. I don't do this as a job. I have an actual legit job that I go to every week, and I get paid for. YouTube is just my hobby, where once a week me and the gang get together, do something, either play a game, watch something, you name it. So it's just a hobby. So I don't look at the subscribers. To be honest, the only thing I look at personally is the comments, because I just enjoy reading y'all's comments. Anytime there's a video, if I just get one comment, it makes my day. Just a good review on something I've done, made, recorded, or anything. That's usually what I look at. It's really nuts that we're almost at 3,000. 3,000 rosebuds. My God. My time has flown.
One of the first plushies he's given me.
Oh God, what did I give you?
Get the plushies. Okay, so here's the thing. Actually, let me go ahead and leave a little gap right here.
Oh, sweet God. You know, let's listen real quick.
Or the Pokemon plush in the back. But, yeah, we're gonna leave a little, there's gonna be a GIF. I mean, not a GIF, but a PNG picture of, what looks to be the purple fellow from Mario Muffet Adventures. Now, here's the thing. I have Now, Mr. M55 is the creator of said plushie. However, he made it twice. Well, I think he made it more than twice, but he made it.
Did I make it twice? Because I know this was the original purple guy I made. This plushie's based off of when FNAF 1 was just getting off the ground. There's a lot of, or really in the height of the first FNAF game, there was an artist. I'll try and find the photo of the character. There's an artist making a lot of FNAF animations, art of all of the characters, and like from the animatronics to the people that they think worked at the location. And one of those plushes, or one of those characters, was the purple guy, which is all known through FNAF. And that was when I was just getting into the franchise myself, and when the Mario Muffet Adventures just started doing the FNAF plushies. When I made the first line of the plushies from Golden Freddy, Foxy, Bonnie, Chica, Freddy. And when I made those, I was like, well, I feel like it's missing. I feel like I need the purple guy. Or that might have been into the FNAF 2 era. Now that I think about it, because if you guys don't know, I make my own patterns. And there's stages of my life that you can tell where new patterns start and when old patterns leave. Like, this was the pattern I used for my Maxwell OC. Almost half of the career of the channel was this pattern for the plushies. If you looked back to my Maxwell plushie, when it was the green suit and the red scarf, you literally almost had an identical plushie, just throw on the colors and literally the same coat, just purple. So I call this pattern the gingerbread pattern because it looks like a gingerbread man, and it was right at the height when the Muffets just literally, I think it was the first episode of their mail time, and for their series, I was so proud of this plushie. And the thing is, the Muffets, I've given one plushie to the Muffets, and they have purchased a plushie from me in the past. This is the original purple guy that was my favorite, and I thought he was the first try. I might have made another purple guy, maybe. She probably remembers. I have the memory of a freaking fish, and I know I might have. I probably made another one first. I don't remember why, but when I was done with it, I heard that they were doing a mail time, or they opened their mailboxes, and I was like, well, what if somehow I can get, because I don't think I was in contact with the Muffets at that point. No, that was way far into the future. But I would sometimes talk to them via DMs, not DMs, through the comments section. There would probably be 100 comments of just me talking with them. And that was back in the day when you could actually see comments in the little bell icon, and they weren't just notifications. They were like notification for when someone was like quote unquote messaging you in the comments, so you could have a conversation in the comments. So I don't remember what the conversation was, but I just sent them the original plushie of this, and they used it for half of the series. Like half of the series for their FNAF plushies, and I couldn't be prouder and honored that one of my creations was featured throughout an entire series and has millions of views. If you go watch their Cuphead, the Muffets Cuphead's show, the plushie show, before Funko released the plushies, before Funko released the plushies for Cuphead, I had created my own King Dice plush, and I cherished this plushie. Like, there's a lot of plushies I've made that, like, I will never recreate because, like, I can't recreate magic sometimes. Like, sometimes I can recreate a plushie if I got that groove and if I got, like, that in me that night. But some are one and done that I never can recreate, like Uncle Clunk. I can never recreate. I can never recreate Yarnaby. And, like, I can't ever recreate Maxwell. The Maxwell plushie, I can't ever recreate him. I've recreated him for, like, my friend Plush Dudes, or just Pooh, that he goes by now, when he did the Oilat shorts with us. I created that plushie for him, and every plushie after the first one is so different. And I don't know why. Like, when I did Etsy, when I would make Goopy Legrand, their expressions would all be different. Somehow all be different, but the same parts. And so, so I remember this was actually when we were talking in DMs on Discord with when I was talking with them in the Muffets, M2 asked if he could request that I made a King Dice for their series. And I was gracious. No, I won't toot my own horn. I wanted my King Dice to see the light of day, and I knew that he would get the spotlight deserved on their channel, so I sent them the original. And I tried so hard to recreate it afterwards, and it looked just god awful. And I told M1 and M2, if there's ever a day you think about getting rid of the plushies, I want them back. Because imagine just like that entire journey, and then I got them back and like, here they are. And so, maybe one day. But, yeah.
Specifically one for Mario Muffet Adventures.
Oh yeah, I went on a long tangent.
And then this one that's made into a PNG, that is the one I have. Unfortunately, it is in storage. It is rainy right now. I am not going out there.
I don't know if I made her the one
and dark
she's
and
talking
rainy.
about.
So yeah,
I don't know. I might have to go back
right
through
now. I
old
do want a
footage
new
to see if I
version
made
of him.
another plushie.
Hopefully,
of the
maybe I
guy.
can get one soon. But till then, this is the one I have. I do want a new one. I have like a whole design idea for it. The thing is, I have a design idea for it. I just can't. I have to rely on other people. Like, I have to pay people to create customs because I'm not good at it. I might learn how to do a little bit of custom work. But until then, yeah. Until then, yeah. I'm stuck paying other people to make awesome customs. But anyway, let's get on to the physical plushies that I do have in my possession right now. So, first we're going to start with, hold on, let me just use some magic here. Let me get the plushie up here. Okay, guys, this plushie is
that was a good
Patty.
magic.
This is one of Mr. M55's Five Nights at Freddy's OCs. It's one of the characters based.
All right, I need to talk. I need to talk about this doll. And yes, if you guys don't know, way back when I did the Caddy Crew show, just the Caddy Crew, which was one of my favorite series. I loved doing a show about my characters. And I might bring them back somehow because they got touched up, like I said before, with the Plumper Guy pattern, the plush pattern for that doll. There's I try to improve every so on to make new plush dolls to get to that point where I can just use the pattern for everything. And the PNG that you see of Maxwell as a plushie today, that is the pattern I use today. And I do remember Kaylee asking for one of these, and I don't remember either. I just gave it to her or she paid for it. I do not remember for the life of me. That was years ago. And if I'm correct, there was a point in time where I just made a bunch of stuff and was just trying to sell it. And one of the things I made a lot was I made a bunch of these caddy dolls. And this was back when this was the, that pattern, then moved on to, this is the third wave pattern, which a lot of the Caddy Crew is made of. The original Caddy Crew is made with this pattern, and um, I made these plushies of this caddy because, when it comes to my characters, I'm very picky of what color they have to be. Like, caddy has to be this certain shade of yellow. So is the other half of his, like, metallic size. And a question, to answer a question I get a lot is, why the hell is he half yellow, half gray? In my design for caddy, if he was an actual fully formed animatronic android-like hybrid, caddy in the story is caddy fell off the back of a moving truck after moving a location, and when he fell off, half of his side just got caught on something, and when he fell out of the back of the truck, just that half of his body was just getting dragged. And when he moved to a location, this was way after my business was called Caddy's Breakfast Club, and that was right after they shut down. That they were just moving him into storage. That sadly, Caddy's half of his body is just endoskeleton, which is this gray part, and so that's why his eyes robotic. You can see his entire body, and all that's left is this side is his fur. And if you and again, if you all want to know what all these characters look like, go to my Instagram and scroll, and you'll see a bunch of all the characters. But the newer version of Caddy, I'm so more proud of because it's literally more of what I imagined Caddy to be, which is half actual fur and half robotic. And when I made these specific Caddy dolls, I used this color of fabric and this color of fabric for his eye, and I never liked that gray for Caddy. It just was too light, and then this too light for his eye. It's a cute doll, and I'm glad Kaylee likes it. It's just personally me, I never liked the dolls. I'm happy she likes it and she's had it all this time. It's just personally for me, I wish I used a darker gray, like this type of gray for that plushie, and then like a darker gray for his eye, and then it would have been a fine doll. And because it's been years since I made that doll, I know so many better things to do with these dolls. Like that was back when I just used black thread for everything. Everything got black thread. I never used the right color for the fabric when I would sew. And this was back when, like, that ugly stitch. Like, that ugly stitch, I do not like that you could just see it. And so, personally, if this was me, I'd, use yellow stitching. And, if for his hands, I'd slice off the little nub of the plushie and stitch this on, then stitch it all together, and then invert it, revert it, and then it would be all smooth, and you wouldn't know that just what was happened. And so, and I still think it's a cute doll.
Named Caddy, and I specifically
Caddy the
at
cat.
one point asked for one.
Catty.
And so this was a gift from him.
Okay.
And I think
I can't remember if I gifted it or
don't
not.
remember if I paid for this one or not. Probably not.
But, me and you both, sister. I don't remember.
It's really good. Some of it is sewn on and hot glued on, but it's still a really good plushie.
Yeah, and that's the problem with this fabric I use is that after some time, if you how she holds it is I bet how everyone holds plushies when they do plush tubing is that because your thumb is rubbing up against the back, it likes to fuzz up a bit, and you can tell the wear on the doll and just those ugly stitches. I could have done such a better job.
You go on his Instagram, he does have pictures of things he's put together, and
Thank you. And also, I missed one of the biggest critiques. And for some reason, I did 2 layers for his hair. And look at those, that edging. I could have made that so much smoother looking. Okay, I'm so sorry. I gave you a shit doll. I wish I did a better job. He's missing his inner ear color. There should have been a triangle piece like this, but in his ear, but this color, and a darker piece in this ear.
Some collection.
Ugh.
He doesn't do plush videos anymore, but it's okay because he still makes awesome plushies.
Little side note, Kaylee, I do make plush videos. It's just more or less, I'm not retired per se from the plush tubing. It's just there's a time and a place when I get the energy to film one. I actually have a plush video in the works right now of recording this. I'm going to be editing the clips tonight to get some voices. But it's not I'm retired. It's more or less of there will be times when I find the energy to put a plush video together, and when like I have it, because like I said at the beginning, when I wanted to do plush tubing, or bring it back per se, was I wanted to just film plush shorts with my friends, and it just is easier on me because I'm gonna be 25 this year, and it's not more or less of the whole like, oh, you're 25 and you're shaking dolls around. It's more or less of like, if I'm just doing skits with them, I feel like that's not a problem. It's more or less like, it's just I'm an adult. I don't mind doing that with my buddies and just reenacting the funny moments we've had over the years. It's just, I think that's a part of my career that is just, I've shut the door on. I would like to go back to plush tubing maybe one day, but then maybe I'm just too old for it. And we need a new generation to bring up the lead and give us some good stuff. Because there's some good plush tubers out there creating their own dolls and doing new stories. It's just, I had my time in my place, hopefully, to make all y'all happy when I was doing it. But
He
hopefully,
does a lot of
I do.
with sewing
Yeah.
He's got an awesome old school vintage collection, which I think you guys should check out. So
I do have a bunch of old crap.
Link to his Instagram, but yeah, here he is. Here's the stitching and the details are done in like marker. But
the only thing I will say about Caddy's plush is that I tried to keep in every plush that I made for Caddy, like from back then to now. Even though I haven't done anything with the Caddy crew in quite some time, because it's just, I love my characters. Don't get me wrong. I love the Caddy crew. They're my children. They are my characters. I made by myself. No one like helped me create any of them. Maybe one of these days I'll do a video breaking down the bits and pieces of each character to explain what they are, what the hell they are, and why they're there. But the thing with Caddy is, the biggest thing is that I tried to make it look, the stitch in his fur, to make it look like that fur is like revealing his
than
endo.
that, it's a really good plushie. It's very good quality. I've had him for years, so obviously you can tell that it's very good quality because it hasn't fallen apart. There is a little bit of cat hair on it.
That happens, I'm gonna be honest, with any plushie that someone owns from me, is that fur, or not this fur, but this fabric is just a fluff magnet.
My cats like to lay on anything soft, so that if there's a plushie nearby, they lay on it and use it as a pillow. Exhibit B is going to be the next plushie I show you guys, but yeah, this is Caddy. He is going to be part of my series coming up very soon. He's going to be part of the Royal Guard. But yeah,
the hell? He is!
He'd be kind of cool to have part of the Royal Guard. He's also got his own little crown. Yeah, but there were more characters. I was originally going to purchase the rest of the characters, like one at a time, but I think things just got busy and I got distracted, and I'm easily distracted, guys. But anyway, so yeah, basically this was Caddy. I'm now gonna move on to the next plushie, and
all right, before we continue, this is my review of this review. And Kaylee, if you see this video at all, I would like to give you a little bit of advice. If you are doing plush tubing at all, as a hobby or as in whatever you'd like to do, make sure if you're talking, I know you have one hand holding whatever device and the other hand holding the doll. Make sure, maybe in the future, if you're displaying a doll or talking about, maybe just prop it up and then like have your plushie on the side talking and like moving, because then it will grab your audience more or less, like, oh, the plushie's talking and describing all this, but in this scene you're kind of just sitting there. Even though I understand completely of like you were holding a phone and describing it, and you're showing all the details of the doll, which I appreciate all the kind words you say about all my creations. Just a little advice of if you do that, make sure your plushie's kind of talking with it. Like maybe prop up the doll and like if you're going to show something about it, put the doll down, then touch the other doll and like show it, and then go back to your doll to talk about it. And another thing, she said she wanted to purchase the rest of the crew for her own endeavors. That was one thing I learned fast with my characters. Funny enough, and this isn't me bragging, like saying my characters are the bee's knees. I've had a few people ask if they could use my characters for their own things. Like if Kaylee wanted to buy the rest of the gang to use for her stuff. Or I had a few others ask. Again, not trying to brag like, oh, so many people want my characters. But I had a few people ask if they could use it. Like, I had one person ask if they could use one of my characters. His name's Clocksworth. He's a clock face character who just tells the time in anything. And he asked, can I use Clocksworth for my videos? And I was like, oh, sure, I don't care. But then, retrospect, if you have a character that you have marketed as your own, do not let anyone use it. If they say if you have a character and it's its own thing and you sell merch of that character, that's fine and they can use that plush forever they want. Personally, I don't think I'll ever sell another and if my channel ever got so big, which I know it won't, but I would like that. I would like to do merch for the Caddy crew, just as like a little tribute to the past, like little keychains of the heads of the dolls. But I would never sell them or give permission for them to use my characters, just because in this world there's so much of like, not saying anyone would steal my characters, but then again I don't know. I just wouldn't, like, I would do an announcement or something like, hey, these are my characters, no one owns them or nothing. You can use them for whatever, just at the end of the day, these are mine. You didn't make it, I did. So that's the thing I learned really fast is like, well, actually, these are my characters. So, no, I think I will be the only one to display them.
This one I know for a fact I bought from him, so let's go ahead and get this plushie shown. Okay, so this is
oh, sweet God.
Minecraft chicken. At one point,
Alright, to this, I'll make this quick because I don't know how long I've been yammering about. But this was a phase I was in where I was in a big Minecraft kick, and I made a lot of crap from Minecraft, which this was the first of what started the Minecraft series on my channel of making stuff, and I made, I believe, 20 to 15 Minecraft chickens that I sold on my Etsy. And, yeah, I made 20 of these little shits. And, again, this is my pattern. I followed basic Minecraft rules, and I just made Minecraft chickens in my own way. And I remember, if I'm correct, I remember Kaylee asked if she could purchase, I don't know, maybe purchase or have one of these. And because I had so many and I was just damn near trying to get rid of half of them, because I own 2 original plushies of the Minecraft chicken army. They're in the other room. I still own them because I own the first one I made, because the first one I made was perfect. And then I owned one of the other ones that accidentally got turned into a female chicken. When I was gluing on the eyes, I glued on the eyes from a different plushie, and they had eyelashes, and so I accidentally made a lady chicken. And so I was like, you know what? I have the Mr. Chicken. I might as well have the Mrs. Chicken. So, wha-bam. So, this was the start of the chicken era.
He had an Etsy shop, and he was making these
Yep.
and selling these. And he made, like, a whole bunch of these. And I know, like, not just me. Like,
She actually, let me rephrase that. She, I think, actually asked if she could buy one. And I was like, yeah, I have them on Etsy. Just make sure you go on there, keep checking, and I'm going to post it tonight, and you can grab it.
Other plush tubers who got some. Now, here's the thing. A lot of my plushies were in storage, and also, again, cat hair. I did use a lint roll to get most of it off, so it's just...
And that's the problem, again, with a little bit of wear and tear, but that's anything. That fabric was a pain in the ass to work with. As you can tell, it's very bulbous when I tried to make it squaw. And that fabric was stretchy. I think it was Minky. And Minky likes to stretch. And I tried to use every ounce of that fabric to make sure I didn't waste it because it was expensive. And I wanted to get it all out. So some chickens have like an oddball texture to like the inner wing. And this fabric right here was just sheet fabric. So it's very easy to get stuff like cat hair stuck to it.
And there's these brown dots on the back of the plush that I'm not going to show you. Because honestly...
What do you mean there's brown dots?
Just be dirt that came from storage.
What'd you do to my chicken?
Like, get it off. And it doesn't look like it's hard to get off. It just looks like I need to take a washcloth and just wash it. I'm not going to wash him in the washing machine because he's custom. And his legs are hot glued on.
Oh, I was about to say, oh my god, don't you... Yeah, that's the thing. Don't ever wash my creations. Because, yeah, like you were on the dot of... I have tested my my capability of a plush. I could technically make this little fart all 100% hand sewn. Because literally, I would just have to sew on the feet to the ankles, and then to the body, and then the eyes to the body. And then 100% machine washable. But then I wouldn't even trust the machine. You'd probably have to hand wash it, because if you put that in the machine by itself, I think my stitching would not hold up. Unless, maybe. Depends if you put on a light wash in a pillowcase.
Again, this is another
Is an upper lip.
plushie that Mr. M did, and I really love it. He's a good friend of mine. Again, go subscribe to Mr.
The only problem with these chickens that I've figured out real quick is some of them are not easy to sit. I see her fidgeting with it and trying to get to sit. Let me tell you, I couldn't get none of those little shits to sit when I was taking photos for Etsy. So I had to clip them all together to make a photo.
Show his content some love, whether it's old or new. Yeah.
Prefer the new. The old content is cringy.
Yeah, anyway, he also does gaming videos.
I do.
With, now, because if you do miss Mario Muffet Adventures, a little shout out to them. They are still good friends of ours. If you miss Mario Muffet Adventures, you can catch them on gaming videos that some of my friends post. And yeah, they're very active gamers right now. They're not really they're not doing... Oh, sorry, I fell. So yeah, back to what I was saying. They're not doing plushie videos anymore.
Yes. Please take note. What she is saying is true. The Muffets are not active anymore. Stop asking in the comments where the hell they are. Because that's all I fucking get in the comments anymore is, where are the Muffets? What happened to the Muffets? I've posted a video on the channel, and what am I reading your comments? Answering the age-old question, are they dead? Yes! They retired! So please, for the love of God, if you want to see them, just watch my channel. Go back to the old content that I've done with them, or just wait and see if we do stuff together. Because me and the Muffets, we hang out every weekend. Sometimes, if we're not all busy. And we either watch something, play something, or do something. So, don't worry. They're not dead. They just moved on. And they moved on to do things. They're not dead. They just moved on.
Which does stink. But some people move on, and that's okay.
Thank you.
But little shout out to them. They are doing gaming videos, so if you do miss hearing their voices are always in some gaming videos. I think Mr. M posts those a lot.
Every weekend.
So just keep track of those. I don't know, maybe one day I'll join them, but for now we're just gonna...
Kaylee, the door is always open. There's a Discord server. If you want to join it, the door is open. So if you ever want to join, you can always join us.
I'm still trying to get my channel up and running and back to its normal posting content, but yeah. Anyway, guys, this was a nice little dedication video.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I'm pausing it just because of my own curiosity. For this entire video, my autistic ass is just like, what the hell is this ball here? And then I'm like, what is this? And I'm like, oh, it's a cat stand. Oh, that's a cat ball. All right, never mind. Moving on.
To start off with this Sunday, to give a little shout out to my friend Mr. M55. Also a little shout out to Mario Muffet Adventures. We miss you guys, and maybe we'll meet you guys again. Anyway, guys,
Sadly,
thank
probably
you guys
not.
so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video, which is going to be tomorrow, and then Wednesday, and then Friday, because I'll go back to my regular scheduled thing. But I thought I needed to make this to let you guys know what I'm doing. Anyway, guys, see you in the next video. Bye!
Well, thank you, Kaylee, for all the nice, kind words you said about over the years and of what I've created. Again, if you want a little bit of advice when you're doing a plush video, make sure when you're talking, you move the doll with you. Like move the neck up and down so it looks like it's talking like a puppet. Because then it's more interaction and it will grab more attention if you're shaking it than just kind of holding it there. Again, not to judge. You can do whatever you may please. I'm just giving a little bit of advice to help you a little bit more in your endeavors. But that was the me reacting to Kaylee McCoy's review on some of the stuff I've done over the years. If you guys want to see a video where I explain, or I could do a series of basically like show and tell of some of the stuff I've created over the years, leave a like and it'll let me know that you guys want to see a video like that, and I'll consider doing it. But with that, I'm going to end the show there. Thank you guys for watching this reaction video. Do me a favor, keep it easy because it's a mac and cheesy. See you guys and have a great night. Woo-hoo!